Lainey, no. No.
You weird dog. Oh, hi there.
Oh, hi. We have a new addition to our family.
We do. And what is her name?
Miss Lainey Boggs.
Lainey Boggs. I'm not a bet. I'm not a stupid bet. Thanks, Danielle, for reminding me of that reference.
Come here, Lainey.
Come here, Lainey. Oh, we should get her a peanut butter treat.
Yes, we're gonna get her a peanut butter treat so she doesn't bark at all the dogs that
I'll
walk
go get
by.
it. We're gonna get a peanut butter treat. Hello, beautiful sound. Butter treat. Garbage on this thing. Oh, this thing's been freezing all day. It's a ball with peanut butter. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Dun.
Did you get your own theme song?
Dun dun dun. The Dave Sing theme song. So, we adopted a dog. We were gonna buy a homestead. We're still gonna buy a homestead. And we decided we also were gonna adopt a doggo. So this is Lainey Boggs. She's a 2-year-old heeler border collie mix. And she's cute and smart.
She loves peanut butter.
She loves peanut butter. She came from Manitoba Underdogs Rescue, Myrrh. So we worked with them. We saw her pop up online last week. And she's very similar to our other pup that we unfortunately lost in February. And we said, you know what? It might be time.
We were gonna wait until after we had a larger property, and so then we didn't have to move with her. But when she came up on Manitoba Underdogs, we couldn't resist.
We couldn't resist, and she can be part of the process. She can be part of the move.
Well, and she's actually moved from quite a few homes already, so I think she might be a little bit more accustomed to that process. Look at her go at that. She's loving it.
All right, so garden update. We're gonna do some harvesting tonight. And, oh, let me fix that.
It's our first harvest this year, besides like some herbs and stuff like that.
And we're gonna maybe stake up one of the tomatoes a little better.
Yeah, we did some staking earlier this week.
Everything is jamming though. Like, look at what we got going on here. Also, I can breathe this week, so you're not gonna hear me sniffling every 2 seconds. The tomatoes are straight popping.
Yeah, so we've been pruning the tomatoes and taking off the lower branches so that then the fruit can get some air and hopefully ripen quicker. Once the cool air touches the fruit, then and then it hits the warm air the next day. That's when they start to hopefully ripen. So once it gets a little bit cooler in the evenings.
Is that how that works?
Yeah.
Oh, you just taught me something.
Oh.
Look at that. Dill.
Our dill had a bunch of milkweed.
Luna moths.
No.
No?
Swallowtail.
Swallowtail moth
Caterpillars on them, but we lost them unfortunately to
the birds ate them.
the birds. The birds ate ate them all actually. I think one of them may have survived.
I don't see any on here.
But I think he may have traveled off and had a cocoon. But maybe they fed some baby birds, so circle of life moment. These beets are doing really well. Sorry, Dave moved on already. These beets are doing pretty well. Better than in our box, actually. The heads, I don't think have popped out yet, though.
A little bit right there.
A little bit?
A little bit.
So that's exciting.
So, let's talk about the peppers. This guy
Here, do you want me to hold it while you check?
He turned yellow. He's turning back to green, but I lost a bunch of leaves that turned yellow. They fell off. So, I don't know. We'll see how they do. These other guys are starting to finally flourish. I wish they would grow up more instead of out.
But you're going to do some pruning today, right?
Yeah, so we're going to do some pruning. There's a lot of leaves and not a lot of fruit. This guy, this ghost, he's got some fruit showing up finally. So yeah, the peppers are doing some weird things. They took a long time to really get going. Now that they're going, there's not a lot of fruit. So we're keeping an eye on the peppers. But our new guys, this guy's doing good. This guy's doing really good. It's been very hot this week, so I think they liked that. The beans, straight jamming, man. Look at these guys. They are crushing it. What are these leaves here, though?
I think that's a weed.
I know, but where's he coming from? I want to get rid of him. There he is.
So we got some flowers going here. So we're gonna have some beans soon. They're doing pretty well.
And the beans are our favorite.
Yeah, beans are pretty much our favorite veggie.
These middle beets are doing good. The edge ones aren't doing great.
Yeah, I wonder
what that deal is.
Probably these ones don't get as much sun, and then the ones at the front, the chives kind of take over.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, because like that gets a ton of sun most of the day. That's got to be it. The carrots are looking great, though.
Yeah.
The carrots are really looking good.
So these ones closest are purple haze carrots, and then these ones are regular
Imperators.
Imperators?
Imperators.
Is that the name?
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
So yeah.
Did not know this. We did not thin our carrots.
We will start eventually one day when we actually are doing this for not just in the backyard. We'll thin our carrots and work on getting better production and better carrots. But right now, we just let them do what they're going to do. And we pull them out of the ground and we eat them.
Yeah, we do.
Yum, yum.
Love carrots too. We have our
basil and parsley and thyme and sage, which is buried in weeds.
Yeah, we didn't put down weed mat or anything in this box.
And by we, she means me.
That's okay.
I just kind of threw the box down and threw dirt in it.
Well, we kind of thought that throwing the dirt down would like
kill the grass
stuff
under it.
Grass is pretty hardy.
It just grew right through the dirt.
So we've been like weeding it, but it's like endless weeding. So right now it looks pretty bad, but
it's all right.
We are getting herbs out of it, which is great. So
I had
some basil today in my salad. I had a bean salad and I added basil into that. And we use a lot of thyme with chicken. And I use parsley in my salad as well.
Can you imagine when we finally have meat birds and our own chickens and we can make your chicken with our own herbs and stuff?
That would be really cool if we have chickens one day, for sure.
Little dinosaurs.
And check out Lainey. She's still chewing on the...
She's a good pup. We just came back from a walk. Come rub the belly. He said, "No, I'm busy. I'm busy. I'm busy. Let me rub the belly. Come on. Come on." Oh. Oh. Look how much she got out of that already.
Wow. Check that out.
She's really working on that. All right, I'll let you keep working on it.
The cutters are inside. One moment, please.
Look at that booty, though. Hate watching you leave. Love watching you walk away. I probably won't make it into the vlog. It should, though. I can't believe how many cucumbers we got already, though. Garlic, I think we're a month out. We picked some scapes the other day. but I think we're about a month away from pulling garlic out of the ground because these are starting to yellow right here. So we'll pick the scapes, it'll put the rest of the energy into the bulbs, and then we'll pluck the bulbs right out of the ground.
Were you telling them about the garlic?
Yep.
So let's make sure we get every cucumber.
Yeah, we don't want
because sometimes I miss them, and then
you get giant.
they get giant, and I think there's already one that is giant in here.
Yeah.
So. And you have to wear gloves when picking cucumbers like this because they have like very sharp spines on them, and the plants do as well, and they get in your fingers. It's not very pleasant. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Ta-da!
I think that's pretty good for a first harvest, I would say.
So we're just trying to get them to climb up this because they were really didn't want to this year. I mean, we don't mind if they grow into the grass, but if we can get them to grow up,
They get more
get more sun, they get more production.
well, and there's more air getting through them, and when there's more air getting through them, they're less likely to have
That mildew.
the mildew.
When we finally up our production, we'll do like a real trellising system.
Well, it just would be nice if this one went to the ground,
Oh my God, she's chasing a bird in the lilacs.
because if it went to the ground, uh-oh.
Well,
Now I'm sweating.
oh, look at that backlit shot though.
Put my hair up.
Hottie.
It's too much. Okay. Away from me, fly. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood for you. Okay. Good. Got some of them up.
We'll add a steak to the tomato. You missed me twerking.
You were twerking? Dang
That's
it.
twerking behind you.
Sorry.
It's all right. It's probably just right here, eh? Give it something to climb.
Yeah.
And just kind of loosen there, so that way you're not cutting the plant off or anything. And that way,
my shadow on you.
that way it grows up.
Sorry, can you say that again? And stand perfectly in the light. Hold on. Don't move. Okay.
So here we have our tomato plant. She was the runt of the litter, but now we done gave her some fertilizer, some sun, taught her to these two here stakes loosely as to not cut off circulation to the plant. And she's gonna grow up to be a big girl.
Dave's got a southern drawl on.
Producing the finest tomatoes Manitoba done ever seen. She's lovely. So that's the garden update. Do we want to, the light's good, we got time, do we want to fly the drone and do a little backyard hover and show everyone the city? And
sure.
dun dun dun, time to weigh the cucumbers. Did you get some thyme too? Or is that just a weed?
Somehow that weed got in there.
That weed made it in there.
Okay, so we have a
Little scale.
little, small, cheap scale.
So 5, 23, and 24. So we got 24. We got 24 guys. Okay, hold on. Let me write that down.
Okay, he's gonna write it down.
So how many was that? 26?
1,776.8 grams.
It's the 4th of July. 1776 is the year.
Whoa.
Ha! Yeah, 1776 is July 4th.
There you go.
July 4th, 1776.
Wow,
America was
that
founded.
is freaking weird, man.
And we pulled out 1776 grams worth of.
Although,
we are.
it's in grams, not pounds. So
Fair.
what's the pounds?
Poundage. Poundage is 3.917.
So I'm going to put these in our sink in some water, and I'm going to save them until probably tomorrow or the next day, depending on when I want to actually pickle.
And that'll be the first pickling of the
That'll be the first pickling. So you want to fill it up so then it's just enough that they're covered / floating. And I just kind of like will add a little bit of cold water during the day. Just give it a little refresh. But I find it's better than the refrigerator because in the refrigerator, they can get kind of soft. For some reason, I think this gives them a little bit of, like at their base, it'll give them a little bit of water to kind of stay plump.
Refrigerator.
You were just waiting to say that, weren't you?
A day later, I started pickling. First, what I do is fill a large pot and boil the water. Then I get out my jars and sanitize my jars in that boiling water. I get out my pickling salts and my ingredients, dill, garlic, and onion. And dill seed. Now it's time to make the brine. And that is vinegar, distilled water, pickling salts, and sugar. I like my pickles to be salty and sweet. The best of both worlds. A little bit of cleanup, and then we set up to pack our jars full of cucumbers. Gotta stir up the brine and prepare our utensils. Clean the cucumbers in the water, slice them up, take out my jars and start to fill them. I try and fill the jars as tight as I can with the cucumbers. That gives it a really nice amount of pickles in the jar and a good tight seal. Once the jars are full, I fill them to just a little bit below the brim with brine. And I put the lids on and let out some of the air so that they have less air to escape during the canning process. We also wipe the lids and they're ready to go in the canner. I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for our next video where we'll be looking at another homestead.